Yo, what's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Frank the Tank says, I like your new profile picture. Thank you, my dude. Thank you. Appreciate it. The homie Stitched in the chat, he made it. Stitch, say what's up and let him know, you know, what you do, your work, all that good stuff. But he made it. So how's everybody doing today? Had a little bit of mishaps on the way home. There was an accident on the highway, so guess who had to pull this thing back. But depending on how this goes, I may make 6 o'clock the permanent time. I may not. I don't know yet. Hopefully this is a good little experiment. So Ryoko, welcome. You made it just in time. You're right. Stitch, what's going on? Where do I find these shirts, man? Well, I find them in specific places. 25 car pile up. Just saw the article. Jeez. Hey, Courtney, if you're listening, can you do me a favor? I need some water. Really need some water. So anyway, where I find these shirts? Well, I got this one from a nice place called Walmart. And then most of the time I get my other shirts from like Hot Topic or stuff like that, or the internet, just depending on where I find them. But for the most part, this one was from Walmart, and I was surprised to find it at Walmart. It's such a good shirt, right? But either way, welcome everybody to the stream. We will be doing a three-month Nintendo Switch Online giveaway. I believe, though, it's North America only. I'm not sure. I don't know where this code will work. This giveaway is via Ed Norton in the chat. So say what's up to Ed. Everybody say thank you, Ed. Once we do all that, we'll go ahead and get into that the giveaway later. There was some news today, man. It was awesome. Water. Let's see here. Thank you to my wife for bringing me this water. It was awesome. Awesome of her to bring me water. So now I feel much better. So let me see. Frank the Tank says, oh, none. Oh, no. Frank, no. That shirt brings back memories. Kids used to call me Phoebe from Hey Arnold. Word. That's messed up. Anyways, see here. I love these Japanese type of shirts along with shirts that have Japanese on it. And Ed gives you the rock sign. So yes, thank you, Ed. So we had some news today, man. Tokyo Game Show's going on, and we got some news today. We got a huge announcement, and we'll go ahead and talk about that a little bit later. But let's go ahead and get into what I like to call some quick hitters. Quick hitters, just quick off the top news. Maybe you want to hear, maybe you don't. So today, Killua and Kurapika from Monster. I always want to call it Monster Hunter, but it's not Monster Hunter. Killua and Kurapika from Hunter x Hunter will be coming to Jump Force. Now, I just now started watching Hunter x Hunter, so I just started that series like maybe 2 weeks ago, and I'm enjoying it very much so far. So I actually like this. I like this. Edward says Jump Force. Do you not know what Jump Force is, Ed? The big Shonen Jump game that came out that was really the E3 everybody's excited about. Jump Force, Ed. Anyway, so Killua and Kurapika are coming. They're not, man. Then they're going to add Asta and All Might. That would be pretty sick if they added All Might or Asta or somebody from there. But I think this will be more of the legendary anime more so than just the kind of the newer ones. Android 17 is coming to Fighter Z. So there you go. That right there's the big hitter. And then of course Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out in October, and there's no online coming out the same day, much like Grand Theft Auto 5. You're gonna have to wait for the online, but the online beta will be in November, so look out for that if you're a big Red Dead Redemption person. I know that game's going to be huge. It's going to be a big hit, so look out for that. There you go. Despacito 2. Riker says the PlayStation Classic has me excited. Like, what if Nintendo announces N64 Mini in response? We'll get into that later. We will get into that later. Edward says mini Sega Dreamcast. We'll get into that later. Riker says Hunter x Hunter is amazing. By the way, my only gripe is sometimes it feels a little bit slow. That was the feeling I got. from the first few episodes. That's why it took me a while to actually get into it. But as I got through the Hunter exam, it got way better, way better. So, more quick hitter news: THQ Nordic acquires more IPs, or just acquiring dead IPs at this point. They got Kingdoms of Amalur last week. No, 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I can't remember. So they went ahead and purchased that IP, and now they have purchased Alone in the Dark and Act of War from Atari. There you go. I don't know what's going on with THQ right now, man. They are really, what's going on, Trav Play? What's up, man? Appreciate we're stopping by, but I don't know what's going on with THQ. It's like they're getting all these sort of dead franchises, you know what I mean? And I don't know what they're gonna do with them. Kingdoms of Amalur is the only one that I'm even remotely excited about if they do revamp it, which would be good for them because they already have Darksiders, and I think that game would actually help them out a whole lot. I know my wife really loved that game, so if they rebooted it, she would be excited about it. Let's see here. Break the text says watching DT on Overlord. I heard Overlord is really good. But I haven't started it yet. I haven't started Overlord yet, but that is on my list. Let's see here. Ryan says, I just went on an Xbox backwards compatibility binge, so I hope we aren't in for a load of remasters. Well, Kingdoms of Amalur, Courtney. You remember you liked that game a whole lot. So that game was bought by THQ as well, so who knows if they're going to reboot it or not. We shall see. We shall see. Raiko, I don't know. I think with... Well, actually, I mean, we'll get into that later, but did you see that Xbox went ahead and put a tweet out today, pretty much taking a jab at PlayStation, saying that you can get all of our classic games for free or with Game Pass for $10.99. And so they kind of took a jab at them right here. It was pretty humorous. Tweet from Xbox UK: play 500 plus classic Xbox and 360 titles on your Xbox One today, ... totally for free, peace sign. Some of them are Xbox One X enhanced as well. That was the tweet. So there you go. So I don't think Xbox is going to be in. They got Game Pass, so yeah. Anyway, we haven't even gotten into that news. I don't know, real mate, but it's better than paying $100 for a console that you can't load ROMs onto. But that's a different story. Like I said, we'll get into that later. We shall get into that later. So that was the quick hitter there. Sega's 16-bit console that they were going to be putting out got delayed for another year. Apparently to have an overhaul. I think, it was going to be their Sega Genesis, their version of Sega Genesis Classic that was coming out, right? Or just a Sega Genesis, so either way. But yeah, Sega Genesis Classic. But they went ahead and delayed it for a year, pushed it back. I think they want to revamp it because I think they see PlayStation and Nintendo doing their thing, and I think they need to rework it to make it be more successful. That makes sense. I'm not too excited for it because, I mean, these retro consoles are kind of... It's getting crowded. It's getting crowded. That's all I'm going to say. It's getting crowded with these consoles, man. It really is. So, yeah, there you go. Sega pushing theirs back, so look out for that next year. Let's see here. PS1 Classic, hype. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got the Red Dead out of the way. THQ Nordic out of the way. Xbox talking trash out of the way. So how about this one right here? So this one I kind of do want to talk about. Anybody in here who has a PlayStation, are you interested in the game PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, or PUBG as it's known in the gaming community? So apparently, according to GRAC, the South Korean Video Games Rating Board, they have put up an age rating for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds on the PS4. So Korea out here linking information that we could possibly be getting PUBG for PlayStation, which is something which is, the graphics do look terrible. I mean, but the game was super popular, and it looks like it's coming to PlayStation. I know that this is probably not big news because of, you said it, Andrew, Blackout's coming out. So, I think Blackout's going to body PUBG. But last year when it came to Xbox, there was a big deal where Sony said they didn't want it on their console because it wasn't finished and they wouldn't put unfinished games on there. And that was kind of a big sort of back and forth between the Xbox and Sony community. And now that it is no longer an Xbox exclusive, now it's coming to Sony, apparently, according to Korea. So there you go. There's your quick hitters quick hitters for today. Let's go ahead and get into some bigger news. MPD reports came out last night. We talked about them, but apparently, according to Matt Piscatella, hardware spending in 2018, in August 2018, grew 28%. And he cites that hardware grew. Why? Because of these classic consoles. And there is a theme here throughout this show. These classic consoles are doing this. They're doing this. He said that for the month of August, Nintendo and PlayStation and Xbox, they weren't really that far apart, like maybe 3% apart. There wasn't any, like a huge amount of them being apart. He said the big difference right now is in these classic consoles, but he did say this, that Nintendo hardware sales are at their strongest point year to date since 2011. So Nintendo is doing well with hardware sales. Obviously, Switch is selling hotcakes. They have these classic consoles. So Nintendo is up. We already knew this, but I want to go ahead and report that news because, of course, what did he mention? These classic consoles that are coming out are pushing these hardware sales, which brings me to the big one. Everybody wants to talk about this one, so we're going to go ahead and talk about this one, and we're going to talk about how this is going to affect the rest of the game, and I feel like this is going to open the floodgates of something we may or may not want, and that is, you guys already know, is PlayStation Classic was announced today. 20 games are going to be on there. There's only 5 that have been announced so far. The 5 that have been announced so far: Final Fantasy 7, Jumping Flash, Ridge Racer 4, Tekken 3, Wild Arms, Tekken 3, bro. I used to get in some Tekken 3 with my cousin Nathan. We used to go on that. We used to go in on that, and my cousin Chris. So Tekken is dope, and PlayStation Final Fantasy 7, but we already know that those are coming to Switch as well later. Boss man, what's going on? Appreciate you for stopping by. Bad latency, what's going on? Everybody hit that like button. We're gonna do the giveaway at the end of the stream. So anyway, like I was saying, so PlayStation went ahead and announced the PlayStation Classic, and we already know, like, that was a big deal. 20 games coming to it. $100, $99.99 for that. Here's my thing, man. I didn't buy the NES Classic. I didn't buy the Super NES Classic. If there was a N64 Classic, I might cop that one. This is what's kind of killing me with these things, man, is that, yes, this is great, good for Sony fans, but this is probably going to open a can of worms. We're not going, like, it seems like Sony did this because they wanted their cake. They saw Nintendo with their cake, and they're like, oh my goodness, Nintendo hardware sales are up, Nintendo's killing it, everything else, and it seems like they just wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too, right? They just wanted their cake and they wanted to eat it too. And what's up, Antonio? What's going on? And it seems like this is now about to open a can of worms here in your future. Sony PlayStation Classic. We're probably gonna get an N64 Classic announcement here pretty long. Sega's coming out with theirs, so then Sega will come out with theirs, and the Saturn Classic, and then the Dreamcast Classic. Like, you see what I'm going with this. These could just keep happening, and people will still pay for them $100 at a time. It adds to the hardware sales. It's just, this feels like a big money grab. And what's funny is, the narrative from the PlayStation side was, we don't like old games because all we have are these new games, and they made fun of Nintendo and Xbox people for wanting to play retro games or celebrating having backwards compatibility games, and now all of a sudden this comes out and now it's a good thing, right? This is great. This is great. I got mine pre-ordered now. It's very hypocritical from the community, but on the business side of Sony, this is just genius. I can't lie. I can't lie that it's genius, man. It's genius, man. It is genius. It is genius, man. People are gonna pay for this thing. Ryan Coino, you're excited about it. You're excited about it. He says that's not entirely true. PlayStation fans have been crying out for the PlayStation Classic. I said fans, not the community, but YouTube and actual users are like a completely different thing. So forgive me. I should have clarified that. What's going on, Salt? Thanks for stopping by, bro. It's gonna fly off the shelves for sure. This is, like I said, it feels like a money grab for Sony. Huge money grab for Sony. Only having 20 games on there, but it's a huge money grab for Sony, and it's genius because their fan base is gonna buy it, fans are gonna buy it, everybody's gonna buy it, and there you go. So at the end of the stream, Saul, I will have everybody type in a number or a word. I don't know which word it will be yet. Probably Nicktendo. I don't know. And we will have Nightbot sort through the mess, and that's who will decide to give away is good old Nightbot. Good old Nightbot's gonna decide to give away. So there ye go. So like I was saying, the PlayStation Classic, N64 Classic is a possibility. We've heard rumors of that, so I cannot wait to see what happens there, because Nintendo, I made a joke on Abaddon's video because he put out his reaction video for the PlayStation Classic video, and I said, breaking news, Nintendo 64 Classic announced the day before the PlayStation Classic comes out. And I can see it now, man. Sega's already coming out with theirs, and they delayed it, but Sega might see this, and they might be coming out with their Genesis Classic, Saturn Classic, Dreamcast Classic, and then here comes the GameCube Classic, then here comes the PS2 Classic. Like, this could just go on and on until, you know, PS2, that last gen. You enter whenever I tell you to enter, Salt. I say type at the end of the stream. Oh, so at the end of the stream, I type in, I tell you to type in a word. I don't know what the word's going to be yet, or a number, depending on how it goes. Nightbot's going to sort through it. Nightbot's going to sort through it and pick somebody. So if you're in the stream, that's how you get the giveaway. Dumb Guy Gaming, thank you so much for stopping by, bro. Appreciate you. Frank the Tank's in here. Let me read back and see what some of you guys have said. Edward says, huge money for scalpers. Saltiest, if you condemn Xbox, you'll win the giveaway. Ha! Yeah, right. Super Andrew says, Nintendo deciding to re-releasing the NES and NES Classic is a cash grab as well. It is. These are all cash grabs, bro. Ryko says, I can already play PS1 games with my PSP Go, my PSP TV, my Vita Slim, my PS3 Slim, my my NES Mini, but I'm still buying it. I want that old school PlayStation feeling when I'm playing them. Hey, fair enough. And Microsoft know this with their recent controllers. You can't just play original Xbox without the Duke. You can't. It's not impossible. It's not possible. There you go. Let's see. What else does anybody else say? You enter by typing Xbox sucks. No, that's not the entrance head. AT Games have been making them for almost a decade. Xbox sucks. That's funny. Xbox is too good, yar. I want an original Game Boy Classic. I agree with you on that one, Antonio. That one would be sick. A Game Boy Classic would be pretty sick. And I can't disagree with that one. That's something that I do want. Kid Icarus, Super Mario Land, Donkey Kong Land, Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Red. Man, the list can go on and on and on with these games, man. For the Game Boy. And I thought we would have saw a Game Boy Classic, but I guess not. Yeah, the Pokemon game sick would be sick. All of those. Andrew says, I want Wii U Classic Edition. See, that's going a little bit too far, though. I love my Xbox. I started this gen spring. I never picked one up. Now it's my favorite console this generation. It's not a bad console at all, Ryako. It really isn't. I mean, Xbox they just don't have their exclusives, but Xbox is a really good console, and it's a really good service. This is what happens when you're pro-consumer. Exactly. That's all we ask these companies to be, is pro-consumer. So speaking of pro-consumer, NSO released last night. Anybody in here play it? Anybody in here purchase it? Anybody here start the free trial? All that good stuff. Because I started my free trial. I played a little bit of the NES games and went to sleep. Went to bed. Let's see here. Andrew says nope. Dumb Guy Gaming says yes. Free trial only. Salty says nope. So, I mean, I don't have too much to give you guys on impressions. What are your guys' impressions in the chat? How do you guys like it? Nothing really felt different to me, but I didn't open the app. All I did was open the NES app and the NES Classics, which was really smooth, by the way. The app was clean. The app was really clean. And so I actually enjoyed that aspect of it. I played Super Mario Brothers 3 for about 5 minutes, beat the first level, went to bed. So Bad Latency says Double Dragon is classic. Dumb Guy Gaming says, love playing NES with friends online. How smooth? Okay, the online, since I haven't played, like how is that? How is that? How smooth is it? How quick is it? All that good stuff. Porter says Double Dragon was fun. Edward says NES app is a neat idea and loading out games is quick. It was quick when loading in and out. I know that much. Started the trial, got bored after about an hour. Not going to continue it, but we'll buy into it around Christmas time. Fair enough. Not going to lie, NES games are tempting. They are really tempting, Salt. They really are. And they're pretty dope. But like I said, you know, if that's all we have, I can't wait for them to expand it, because right now, I mean, when you open it, let me just do this real quick. Like, my screen is so dirty right now. I don't care. So you open it up. I pick myself, and it starts to load a little bit, and then boom, right there. Like, super smooth, man. And then like the way you go through the menu is sick. Like, you go up and down, it looks like Netflix pretty much. Like, and Tecmo Bowl, we gonna get on that. Not Tecmo Bowl, we gonna get down on some of these things. But I just think that's really super smooth. Really super smooth. And it looks cool. It looks cool. Now, that's my only impression I've gotten. I haven't played online yet. So that's why I'm asking you guys. Let's see here. Dumb Guy says, I had no problem, but other friends complained of lag. I'll get it when Mario Party drops. Oh man, the online is very smooth, bad latency, says Super Andrew. You can also download the Famicom one from the Japan eShop and you can play them too. What? Well, there you go. Man, that's pretty sick. Everybody, make sure you hit that like button. Let's get this thing to 20 likes before we get in here. So, the NSO, there you go. Impressions were pretty dope. We got the classic news about the PlayStation Classic, all that good stuff. And that was like the biggest news of the day. I mean, it was all over Twitter. Everybody was talking about it. That was the biggest news of the game. Did I talk about the game share stuff? No, I know that you technically now can, much like Xbox does, because I saw something in the article about it. I haven't tried it yet, but apparently you can now play your games on other consoles now, much like you can with the Xbox now. Is that right, Salt? Is that right? So like, if you log into another console or whatever, like, does it work that way? Because if it does work that way, we can go ahead and do it. That's for sure. And that's huge if it does work that way, quote unquote game sharing, how Xbox does, where you can set your gamer tag as your best friends. You can set your best friend's Xbox as your preferred Xbox, and your best friend does it to you. And you have a primary and secondary. That way you game share between consoles, game sharing. But either way, I read something that Nintendo was doing that you could do that. You need to play as the account owner though. I didn't get the family NSO plan. I just got the trial for now. I'll probably get the family plan once I get a few more people in on it. There you go. You have to trust them to give them your info. Hey, right. So I saw that you can play your stuff on multiple consoles, but I don't know if it works that way. Ryder says I did it on PS4, but my ex-boyfriend literally never bought anything. I've been there before. As a matter of fact, I was that game share person for a minute. So if you were offline, I could play, or vice versa. Gotcha. We may have to try that. That's interesting. I'll have to look into that. He was such a cheap C word. All right. So we got about 6 minutes. Anybody have any questions before we get into this giveaway? 6 minutes. 6 minutes before we do. So anybody have any questions? Anything y'all want to say? Any statements y'all want to make? Call me a nerd, call me a loser, all that stuff. Anybody got any final words before we start the giveaway? Waiting. Can I have the 3 months and bypass the giveaway? I wish I could, Andrew, but no. This is North America only, though. So this code will only work for North America. Just to let you know. My final, let's see here. Hold on. My final words, your beard is epic. Thank you, Antonio. I worked kind of hard to get it back because I kind of trimmed it down, but now it's getting there. I'm gonna get this scruff of my face so it's not covering my entire cheeks and kind of get it there, but it's gonna still remain the same length. Dumb Guy says all the above. I got some words. Loser. Is Canada North America? I mean, yes, it is in North America. Edward keeps talking about Xbox is trash, man. Your beard is weird. Your beard is weird, Salt. Your beard is weird. So, either way, everybody keep dropping them likes. Let's get to 20. Let's get this thing to 20. Let's get it to 20 likes, yo. 20 likes, bro. Oh, man. Eminem's beard is weird. Oh, my gosh. Eminem's beard is pretty weird, though. I mean, it really is. It really, really is. All right, so. Questions. No, not 20 dislikes. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Everybody in the chat who wants the chance at this Nintendo Switch Online giveaway. This is the active user. So if you've just been kind of just sitting there waiting and lurking, you probably don't have a chance at this. So if you were active in the chat, should we do a number or a word? Let me ask that first. Number or a word? The number's probably easier. Type the number 4. The number 4 right now as we get this thing going. All right, we got them coming in. Keep going. Keep typing 4. Right now because it seems like only a few people are eligible. Keep typing. Just real quick. There we go. Keep going, everybody. Stitch, okay, you're eligible now. All right, here we go. We're getting ready to roll this thing. Everybody's eligible. Here we go. All right, chill. Rolling it. Frank the Tank. You are in France, though, are you not? Did you say you're in France? Because if you're in France, I'm going to feel bad. We may have to re-roll this. Didn't you say you were in France? Frank the Tank. Frank is a tank. I mean, you could possibly donate it. All right, re-roll. For Flux's sake. For Flux's sake wins the 3-month. The 3-month NSO giveaway. So there you go. Can't rig it. Can't rig it that way. Hold on. Right, oh, for Flux's sake. So either way, there you go. Won the giveaway. 3 months. And as a matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get a hold. Well, actually, she's gotta be in here, right? Or if she's not, then she ain't gonna get it. So we need her to respond. What the flux happened? Need a response, or we're gonna re-roll this thing again. Dude wasn't here. She said, she says, don't comment. Not here. All right. She got flux at it. All right. One more. Bad latency. Are you there, my dude? Bad latency. All right. Boom. Bad latency gets it. Bad latency. This all says reroll. So bad latency. Get the 3 month. of NSO. Type in what do you have Twitter or your Twitter handle? Type it in so I can actually like get a hold of you and send you the link. And you are in North America, right? Before we finish this one up. If you're not in North America, it's not gonna work. He's a bot. Oh, I had to draw 4 times. Oh no, well, can I message you? I don't think you have messaging on YouTube. Saul says reroll. Well, I'm trying to think. Yeah, email or something. Everybody's like, reroll, can I contact winner? Everybody wants that reroll. Right, man, like, I gotta figure out a way to get a hold of you. If everybody's asking for a reroll. He says, nah, it's a trap. Okay, there we go. All right, I'm not gonna show it. I got it. I got your email. I'll send it to you there. I'm gonna hide that one. There you go. Perfect. Let me get that in here. There you go. Congratulations, the bad latency. Appreciate you. It's good to actually, you know, give it somebody who's actually been to like the last 2 streams. So I appreciate that. Oh my gosh. You're gonna have Nigerian Prince email you now. That is for sure. So either way, thank you guys so much. Tomorrow, I may not be here tomorrow. I may or may not. For this here, I will be on Salty's podcast tomorrow, but I will have to work some overtime. Hey, I will have to probably work some overtime tomorrow, so I may not work here. So either way, you guys are awesome. Thanks, Ed. Thank you, Ed, for the giveaway. And apparently there might be more in the works. Fingers crossed. Appreciate y'all. He won't have my email. He'll have another email, but he won't have my email. I'll tell you that right now. So either way, you guys are the greatest, man. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Y'all are the great. Y'all the best. We out this thing. See ya. Maybe tomorrow, maybe not. See ya.